Hello, welcome back to another exciting session. I'm your host Mahesh Karya. You're watching me on YouTube now, and today I'm gonna take you through the RESTful API with the NEST and Sequelize with the Swagger implementation. So without wasting any time, let's deep dive into it. So I have this empty editor, and I'm going to create a new folder on my desktop, and which will be a nest for now, and simply drag your folder on the top of your VS Code, and now we can proceed. So I have this terminal available, so I'm going to switch to nest folder, and you have to install nest, npm install NEST JS and /CLI. so this will be a global dependency, so hit this command and it will be available inside your system. So after that, you just need to check that this, after download, you can check this by this command nest, I guess nest -- version. So it will return the current nest version. So yeah, I already have it. So after that, you just need to hit nest new command, nest new, hit enter. It will ask for the project name. You can name it whatever it may be, but nest app will go through nest app. Okay, you can choose between yarn and npm, both of them. I'll go to npm this time. I like to prefer yarn all the time, but there are a few this is beginner friendly video, so that's why I choose to work on npm rather yarn. Okay, it's fine. So it will take some time. Till then, we will go through the nest. I'm going to use NEST Sequelize ORM as a backend, so we are going to use MySQL database to connect with Sequelize. You can use any of them. So yeah, from here you can these dependencies are required for connecting with MySQL. There is Sequelize, which comes with lots of other things like PostgreSQL or SQLite, or there are lots of options that you can choose from. So yeah, it's taking time, so I can pause this video till now. Okay, so this is available. Now I can switch to nest, and I just simply need to run yarn start :dev. Okay, and here we go. So it will run. So I am going to use this folder on VS Code. So cd into nest/nest. Okay, and here I'll use my editor, code space dot. Okay, so I can close this thing. Okay, so yeah, this is the file structure that we are going to have once this is available inside your system, and all the files and folder structure is already there, so you don't need to set up the things like model, views, controller kind of things. But okay, so this port 3000, we can run this thing on port 3000, localhost :3000. Okay, so I got this hello world message from my controller. Okay, this is my controller. So now this time I'll use first we'll set up the Swagger, so we don't need to use a postman. So nest Swagger, you can choose nest Swagger, or you can simply go to the official site of NEST JS, and from there we'll be having documentation, and inside documentation you can open this thing, open API, and inside that we need to install these two packages. Okay, so I'm going to install these two packages. npm install at nestjs/swagger and nest swagger UI express. These two dependencies I have to install, and one dev dependency, I guess. No need to install dev dependency. Yeah, this is it, and we'll follow the documentation, like these things that we have to set up, these 3 lines of code. That's it inside my main.ts, I guess. And once I Shift F for formatting. Okay, so I need to import this thing, so this and this thing. Okay, so Shift F for formatting, Control S. This is it, I guess. And you can write your title over here, like my title is NEST REST API. So NEST REST API, and this is REST API. Okay, I don't need to add tag anymore. So this is it, I get. So I can now close this up, and I can proceed to. Okay, this is done. Now the next thing is Sequelize, so I need to install these 3 packages. Okay, so npm install at NEST JS / Sequelize, and Sequelize, and Sequelize Typescript, I guess. And one more thing is MySQL 2. So these things I have to have, so we can connect through the Sequelize. And I need to create my what is this, not found, which one? TypeScript, the Sequelize TypeScript, SEQULIZE TypeScripts. Let's see, Sequelize TypeScript. The spelling mistake I have made, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, it will take some time. Till then we'll set up the MySQL. I already have already done the setup, but even though we'll go through that. So I'm using Docker for setting up MySQL. You can use XAMPP, whatever you prefer to use to install MySQL. So yeah, inside my Docker ls. So yeah, this is my Docker container which is running on 3306. So for now I'm going to stop this Docker, so I can show you how you can install. So Docker stop, what is the name? MySQL, I'm not sure, MySQL 2. The name is MySQL 2. So yeah, so now we can run Docker run command -- name of your container. This is MySQL 3 will be my name of container, and environment variable will be MySQL root. Password will be my password, and -e MySQL database will be my test database, and the next thing will be in detach mode. I'm going to publish this on 3306, which will be my external port, and 3306 which will be a port of my container, and MySQL latest will be the name of my image. You just need to hit this command if the Docker is available inside your system. That's it, I guess. Nothing else will be needed. Once this is done, you just need to start this container. So Docker start, and it will take some time if you are doing this for the first time, but MySQL 3, and yeah, here we go. So if I go to the Docker ps, I guess, CPS will be better. I don't know. Docker. Okay, so yeah, this is running. MySQL is running, so I can proceed now with further things. So let's see here, the Sequelize is also available to use. So now we are going to follow this thing. So you just need to import this thing, okay, inside your app module. So this is my app module. Okay, so inside app module I just need to import this thing here. Okay, and just hover this thing on Sequelize, right shift F, import this thing. Yeah, so this is it. My password is password, so you can name it. Okay, testdb I have created, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see the command. Yeah, the testdb we have created, right? And now the next thing is we are going to follow the further process. In my Sequelize, I don't need to do this. Inside my app.service, I don't need to do this as well. Inside my model, I need to create a model. So we'll generate few things. I just don't need this thing as well. Okay, so npm, not npm, nest generate model. Is no option for model, so we are going to generate a controller users, and it will create a users folder over here inside here, and then we'll create a services. There are few plugins are also available that you can use, like I highly recommend you guys to use a few plugins. Like for Nest I use this plugin. Where is the plugin? NEST JS files. So from that you can simply right click on here, you will get this many options to create files. So I don't need to write this thing like create generator controller and that much of things. So it's good to use these things. But yeah, the controller is created. Inside here you can see these two files are created for user controller. I don't need this, so I'm going to delete this thing. Now I need to generate my service users. So it will create a service file inside here, inside users, and service.spec file, I guess. So yeah, it's created. So I don't need this again spec file, so I'm going to delete this thing, and service file is there. The last thing is model, I guess. So I'm going to create a model.ts. okay, so export class user extends of model, which will be imported from Sequelize. Extends model, and which will be having a name of type string. Okay, email of type string, password of type string again. So this is it, I guess. And if I go here, this is my table, so you can define this as table, and this is my API, what we can say. Okay, so and this is my column, so you can define this as a column. And there is something like API property, I guess. Most likely this is my API property. So we can say this is for the Swagger will understand this is your API property, so it will use in the documentation automatically. So it will wire up through the Swagger. So yeah, this is also column, this is also column, and this is also column. So okay, this is it, I guess. And now we can proceed. So this is my model, that's it. So now this is the model I have just created through Sequelize TypeScript. Sequelize TypeScript, yeah. So we are good here. And so okay, now I just need to define this inside put method. So this will be a update, okay, and I need to update with my params. Param will be type of, no need to define type, I guess. Params, oh my god, what is this? Okay, params, and here will pass params user comma params.id, I guess. I'm not sure what we have defined inside update. First we are getting param, I guess. After that we are returning something. User will return. What happened? Okay, let's see what is inside here. So yeah, we are getting number first, and after that we are doing operation. Okay, it's fine. So this is it, and again I need to define here as well the same thing. Post, inside post, this is not post, this is put method. Okay, and you just need to grab this thing. And now the last thing is remaining is what we call delete. So will be destroy, TROY, destroy. And if I do this here, I just need to remove this thing. It will return the user after deletion as well, and this is it, I guess. Nothing else is required now. If I go to here, I just need to know user is there or not. So let's see. In here I'm getting this error, and why? Because this is table. I haven't defined something here, I guess. I'm missing something. This is table and inject table. Let's see inside table what we are missing. Sequelize TypeScript, yeah, this is it. Perfect. Model, I don't need this model from Sequelize types. This will come from here only. Okay, and if I go here, it will work now. So 0 errors, waiting for file. Okay, there is another problem. User repository, model containing a user repository. Okay, within app model there we are using app model. Let's see, somewhere we are using app models. Script swagger. NEST can't resolve the dependencies user service. Please make sure the argument user index 0. Let's see, inside controller we are using a user service. So inside my controller, okay, here, okay, I need to define import export statement, I guess. Import model, no need because okay, these two things are required, so I need to export this thing as well inside my users model. If I go to my user model, I need to define here. Okay, so this is also required, and if something else I'm missing, one thing that I missed, this is not here. Okay, this is inside my user model. Okay, right here, and okay, this is it, this is working. So if I go here, if I refresh the page /API, I'll get this thing. Okay, but I'm getting these three things only. I'm not sure why. So we'll go to the controller. we'll see the get method. This is also get method. This post method, this will need a id. Okay, and this will need id as well. So now it will return the 5 things, I guess. So yeah, let's try again. Okay, so this is the destroy. So this will be a delete method. This will be a delete method. This will be a put post and get. Let's try this again. Okay, so this is one more thing is missing. Put and delete and get. Inside get as well I need to pass id. So yeah, finally we are good to go. Now if I refresh this page, if I go here, inside here I'll get the data with 500 error. Okay, it's fine because table users doesn't exist, because we need to define something, I guess, inside model is a table user. It's looking for the users, and to sync this thing I need to define something. There is something that we need to define that I have missed inside. Okay, this is Swagger. Sorry, my bad. Okay, this thing auto load and synchronize. There's 2 things inside my app model. I'll go to the app model and I just need to define these 2 things here, and so it will synchronize what are the missing things are there. So this is, it should work, I guess. If not, then okay, let's try this again. Okay, so it's working. The table was missing inside my DB, so it was okay. It should, okay, it's not showing the parameter what should I return. So because of this thing, inside my user controller, control P, search for user controller, control B to close this thing, shift tab to format the page, control S, and go to the post method and simply write here type user. Okay, so it will understand what to show inside documentation, and inside put method as well you need to define the type of your body what you are going to pass, and after that Swagger will understand automatically. And here we go. Yeah, so you can see these things. If I try this out, if I name it, there are few things like hashing, the password, JWT that you can perform, but this is very beginner friendly video, so I'm not going to do much. Hash at 123. Okay, if I hit this thing I'll get this thing ID. I'm getting ID of 2. I don't know why, but when I go here inside users, if I try this out, so yeah, I'm getting these 2 things. So by mistake I have somehow used something. Okay, it's fine. If I find the ID and if I pass the ID to here, I should get a single data, so I'm getting this data. And if I pass the ID here too, and if I return this to demo or whatever it may be, or string demo at gmail.com, and if I pass demo at 123, so it should update my user. So yeah, it's updated, you can see here. And the last thing is to delete the first entry. Okay, and try this out. So it's deleted, but I'm not getting anything. It's okay, it's fine, and we are not getting anything in return. So yeah, so this is it. So it's deleted and it's updated. at the same time. Okay, so thank you very much all of you guys for being with me, supporting me all the time. If you like this video, please hit the bell icon and subscribe the channel, and let me know what you want from my side. I'm going to create a few other videos on NEST JS and with the different ORMs and with the Swagger and lots of other cool stuff like JWT, and we are going to use a Flutter for front end in next video. So thank you very much all of you guys. Now it's been here, I really like to I enjoyed the whole session. Thank you so much. Bye bye.